We've got a quick how-to video today on installing a new faucet with a Hydroviv filter in the Winnebago Revel. Be sure to check out some of our other how-to videos and like and subscribe. You'll of course want to start by getting the drawers out. So to do that, look for these two little black pins, one on each side. One goes up and one goes down. You'll just kind of press that, that's the up one, and push on the other side, and you're out. This is actually a really great time while your drawers are out to potentially deepen them if you haven't already done this. Super easy. If you have any sort of miter saw or anything along those lines, to just kind of create a little bit of extra width with some pine and then mount them in like that, which has been super helpful. You're going to want to start by disconnecting the cold and hot water hoses here, and it's just a simple twist. Make sure you've got a towel handy in case a little bit of extra water comes out of there. Once you've got those disconnected, you're just going to unscrew the mount holding in the faucet. Once you've got everything loose enough, you can actually just gently pull this right through the top. So now we're ready for the new faucet. We chose this particular faucet because it has an extendable faucet head, which will make doing dishes really nice, but it also has a separate spigot for filtered water. So we're just filtering what we need, which will be really nice with our Hydroviv filter that we're going to be installing as well. So to start installing this, we're just going to take off these little screws that come in here. And then we're going to carefully unscrew this gasket. Now we're just going to carefully feed all of our hoses down into our existing hole. It's really nice that this one fits in there. It does require just a little bit of negotiation to get all of the parts in. Since we've got such a tight space in this area, I was really struggling to get all these connectors through. So I actually ended up unthreading the faucet and pulling it back through our small hole, making sure that all of the small cords kind of came up with it so that I could actually see what I was doing. Like to give this a little twist to get it started, then come in with the wrench. It is important to make sure that the other end of this particular hose is not attached to anything on the underside so that it can twist along with the wrench. And now that we've got all of our hoses connected, we are going to gently wrestle this back down into place. All right, finally got it all in. Made sure to tighten down everything up here. Made sure all of our connections were super tight, gave them an extra little check. So now for this portion, we've got a small piece of 1/2-inch PEX piping and this male adapter. This will make it super easy for our new setup to go right into the existing cold water hose in the Winnebago setup so that we have one less step to go through later. So we're just going to take this pinch clamp and put it onto our PEX pipe and then place the male adapter on in. We are going to use our tool to make sure we get a nice solid clamp. We do not need any leaks underneath the faucet. Then we're just going to take the other piece of the PEX pipe and get it into our shark bite on this dual outlet supply stop that will help us separate our cold water into one version for the filter and one version that'll just go straight to the faucet. So I went ahead and connected the regular cold water, what's going to be the unfiltered cold water, to our outlet supply. And now we're going to be installing our Hydroviv. So following basically the premise of the Hydroviv instructions, we are going to start by taking this white flexible tube, and you can see I've got some thread tape on there because thread tape is my friend. Just making sure to get that on nice and tight and use our wrench. Now we're going to start installing the Hydroviv. So I pre-installed a piece of 1/4-inch PEX piping into the one side of the outlet. And then on the other side, we're going to take the piping that came with the Hydroviv and just push it right into the hole until we feel it bottom out, and then give it a little tug. Now on the other side, I've gone ahead and installed a ring similar to what it came with so that I can easily connect it to the supply line. To give us a place to hang the Hydroviv, I went ahead and attached a small piece of scrap wood to the inside of the underside here. And there are 2 screws on the other side, which will hook in nicely to these little holes. Now that we've got that in under the sink, we are going to go ahead and attach it to our cold water split. So now that we've got this installed in here, we can just grab our existing cold water hose and connect it in to the adapter. Now the moment of truth. See if it leaks.